Jack Punkington, and it's Christmas Eve when I'm filming this. I'm going to go out to some family for tonight and tomorrow. I wanted to just make a video and say thank you to everyone who's new to the channel this year. There was a lot of growth, which is really cool. Ever since I started posting more guitar playing videos, it seems like you guys all like that, and I really appreciate, everyone who's checked out a video, who's subscribed, liked, shared, and just kind of stuck around. It means a lot. I've been doing this for over 10 years now at this point, and yeah, I don't plan on stopping. For those who've been around since the beginning of this year, it's been a very rough year for me. But I'm trying to look positively. I have good news. The Line 6 is fixed. I will be picking that up today, actually. So look out for a part 3 of that. Big shout out to my buddy Jeff who fixed that for me. Go check out his band, Storm the Masses. They're out of, I think, Flint, Michigan. They're pretty cool. And yeah, it was really cool of him to do that. So I've got a couple videos planned for probably the beginning of the year. I'm going to try to get maybe one more video out this year. We'll see. But I wanted to just do this quick little, I guess, life vlog, holiday vlog update, and just kind of talk about everything that's been happening. I guess first things first, I'm not in a band right now. It's been a rough year with that, with Aya unfortunately just kind of stopping, and then what happened with Torn Away. There's nothing like bad blood between anybody. It just they preferred to work as a 3-piece still, which is fine. I understand. So I'm working on either starting my own band or joining something. We'll see what happens in 2024. I've been really working on writing and just playing guitar to improve my ability. And I think that there's been a big improvement this year with that. It's been a crazy year, and not just for me, but for a lot of people, and for life in general, and it's crazy to look back at where I was in January. A health update, I don't really talk about this that much on this YouTube channel, but at the very beginning of this year, I was like 320, 325, 100 pounds. I was a very heavy guy. I'm still pretty heavy. I'm 275 right now. So I've dedicated this year the other part, not with my music, which was getting healthier. I started off by just walking a lot. I would go for 10-mile walks, which used to be actually pretty standard for me, as I would walk 10 miles almost every other day. So I stopped, about 2017. 2018, and then when COVID hit, I gained a lot of weight, and so I've been working hard on losing that. And where I'm at now is it's not where I want to be or wanted to be by the end of the year, but it's still a lot of progress. The other thing is my new job that I got. I work in a warehouse, which requires me to do a lot of lifting, so I've gained a little bit of muscle too, which is nice. I've actually started going to the gym for about 3 weeks now, 4 weeks, 2 to 3 times a week, just to, help the process. And it's nice. I've actually noticed a big increase in my strength, which is what I was looking for. Less weight loss, more muscle gain, but I still want to lose about 25 more pounds and, even that out with muscle. So that's something. I'm going to be 30 next year, which is crazy to me. In my mind, I'm still 20. I'm still, heck, actually, in my mind, I'm still like 19 or 18. And so to think that I'm going to be 30 next year is nuts, and that I've been doing this since high school. So yeah, I haven't made a real full video on this, and I plan to, but it's something really important. I have to grab it. So I got this back this year, and this piece of equipment means a lot to me. This is my very first amp head I ever got. It's a Fender Stage 100 head. I've made a couple videos on it when I, still had it originally. And this was my grandfather's amp through my whole childhood. And, this exact one. The seller I sold it to, 7 years ago, I made a deal with him. I didn't even realize it was the same person. And I was able to get it back. I actually still have the 1x15 cab I got with this from my grandfather. So it's cool to have, his old amp back. And it actually kicks butt. I will do some more. I'll do a video on it and just my thoughts on it, 10 years later or whatever. Maybe 15 years later since I got it. I don't remember. But yeah, I wanted to show that off to you guys. It's pretty cool. It's not a crazy, super rare, expensive tube head. It's a solid state Fender from the early 2000s or late 90s, but it means a lot to me to have it back. I have a 6534. I haven't talked about that or really shown it off. Here, actually. Let me show it to you guys. So I've never owned one. It's very interesting because just the camera. Sorry, I've never owned one. It's very interesting. It's more on the American side. I use a lot of British sounding tube amps, so going to something that's more American, it's actually probably my favorite amp right now. I also picked up my old PV Butcher back. My second one, not my first one. From the guy who I sold it to. He's a buddy of mine. He's the one that's fixing the Line 6, or fixed the Line 6. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a video just kind of talking about life and where I'm at the end of, 2023. My plans for 2024 is keep working on music. I'm going to try to do more guitar playing stuff because you guys seem to really enjoy that. The Riff Bit series was something fun that I started this year. I have a bad habit of coming up with a really cool riff and forgetting it the next day. So I wanted to make it into a habit to where I would just record it. So that way I wouldn't forget it or I have something to fall back on. So it's if I forget it, I can go back and relearn it. That's the whole reason I made that series, and you guys seem to really enjoy it, so I'm going to keep doing that. I'm debating on doing, full covers. Where is it? My room's a little bit of a mess right now. I'm going to continue my new music series where I review CDs. That's something I've brought back this year, or albums, I guess. I'm thinking these guys will be next for a very specific reason. I'm going to try and learn one of these songs on guitar. I don't know which one yet. Probably Ash or Pop Jesus, because those might be the easier ones. Because it's all by ear. There's no tabs out for these guys. But yeah. So look out for a Never the Crash, Lessons in Grace and Violence album review. But the other reason is I'm in talks with some friends of mine to maybe start a band. And it's funny, it's with friends that I played in a band with way back, 7 or 8 years ago now. And it's actually not going to be far off from Never the Crash mixed with a little bit of punk. So we'll see. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ideas floating around. That's one idea. One's just straight punk. One's, grunge. I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't even know if it will happen. But I wanted to mention it. So anyway, guys. Jack Punkington signing out. Have a great new year. Peace.